Marquise Williams.
Were you watching the game the other night when the big game when it ended?
No, I didn't even catch it, honestly.
What did you finally see, and what do you think about all that?
I just saw 8 laterals and Miami scored. That's about all I saw until you get into detail. You see pictures like the guy knee was down when he was pitching the ball, but that's nothing I can control. Anybody else?
Have you ever had a loss? I know that, not to bring you back to the interceptions against South Carolina, I know you got over that about Saturday, I think you said. Have you ever had a loss that just lingered and lingered, you just couldn't get it out of your system during a season?
Just the Sacramento one. I mean, that was the only one. I mean, that lingered for me about a couple of weeks, but like I said, you have to move on and you have to be ready. I'm pretty sure dude has moved on, you know, and they're taking up with the ACC about what happened, but those guys will be ready to come in Saturday with a bang, so we're excited.
What did you guys do right against them last year? You guys controlled the game last year from start to finish. You guys were a slight underdog, if I remember right. What did you guys do right to win that game last year? And you carried it over to this year confidence-wise?
Well, I mean, it's just preparation for this week. We have to come out and have a great week of practice, and we have to fly around and have a lot of energy. In that game, we came out with a lot of energy. I remember they played one of their songs, "Nuck If You Buck," if I'm not mistaken, by Crom Lot, and a lot of those our guys heard that, and they just got even fired up more. And then we just went on from there. But you know, just have a great week of practice with preparation and have a lot of energy, and that'll take care of itself on Saturday.
I know it's the next game, but when you play a Duke or an NCAA, is it a little bit more than just the next game?
Yes, because I mean it's a rival game, and, you know, bragging rights between fans, going back and forth on Twitter. You laughing at what people are saying towards each other. It's just all fun and games. But like I say, it is the next game for us, the next big game, and it's the next big game in the tar pit. And that's the thing, it's the tar pit, and we gotta go out and execute so we can get a W.
What are some of the more absurd things that you read on social media that stick out about a rivalry game?
It's just funny how like us and State go back about academics and things like that. And I just seen a picture that had like Duke and Miami, like a referee that was blind with dogs about what just happened. But it's a lot of things. It's just so funny to see all the things they say about each other.
What's it like this late in the year to be in firm control of the Coastal? It's a little different situation for you all.
Well, I mean, it's good, but at the same time, I tell the guys don't get too complacent, you know. You got to go out and execute because, I mean, you look around the country, any team can be beat, you know. We just got to come out and have fun and keep firing off. And we have a lot of confidence, but, you know, confidence can be taken away by any team that can come here and beat you. But you just don't get too complacent and have fun playing the game and continue to execute and play it in the system.
Better to be on this side, though, than 1-5 and having to worry about your ball.
Yes, it is. But I mean, it's all fun. It's fun when guys tell you you're doing a good job and people pat you in the back. And then people walk around in campus and be like, man, who's that guy? You know, but it's all fun, man. When you winning football games.
When you come to the line of scrimmage, will you be looking to where number 16 is for Duke?
Honestly, I mean, I will because, I mean, he's everywhere. They use him in a lot of different, situations and stuff and blitzes. And Jeremy Cash, he's one heck of a football player. And I've been watching him a couple of years now. He's been doing a tremendous job of what he's doing at blitz packages or, you know, covering guys. And he's one of the top guys in the ACC or in the country. And, of course, you got to look out for one of the best players on the defense.
I know you had a relationship with Anthony Boone in years past. Is there anybody on this year's Duke team that you're close with?
Well, my first cousin is Carlos Ray. He was a D tackle for Duke, and he's a starting guy. And you know, he hasn't talked any junk yet. I'm pretty sure I'm waiting for that text or phone call this week. And it's gonna be exciting just to go against your family member, you know, and just to have bragging rights.
What is that direct competition like? Because unlike with you and Anthony, where you two will never be on the same field or whatnot, you two have a legit chance of butting heads, you know, a number of times.
Yes, it's funny because, like I say, last year I had the bragging rights. You know, it was leading up to that. He was talking about how he was going to sack me 5 times. You know, he's going to get his draft stock off me. And, you know, he's going to be big time off me. You know, watching film, and then we end up winning. And, you know, there was it. He had nothing else to say, and it's all funny because half of my family, half of the family is Duke and half Carolina because that's how I divided. And that's just the worst divided side of family, you know. I just tell them you cannot be a Duke fan. If you are, I just won't claim you for the rest of that season, you know. And not even basketball season, I won't claim you. But that's just family things. We have fun. It's just about bragging rights, honestly. Just like when it's come to the rival fans, it's whoever wins, you know, you can talk so much smack.
School
If he
colors
tackles
thicker
you,
than
will he
blood.
give you a little bit more of the business? If he tackles you, will he give you a little bit more of the business from down there?
Actually, he probably last year I remember I threw the ball and he tackled me, and one of my offensive line was like, "Hey, get off of him." He's like, "It's my cousin, man. Relax." So I'm trying to get off of him, but he doesn't try to do anything crazy. You know, he knows better. So he's a good guy, and that's my cousin. We love each other. So.
You guys were able to win the victory built back last year. Now as a senior, what would that mean if you guys are able to retain?
It'd be great to keep it here, you know, and like I said, we took care of business last year, but this year's a new year, and I'm looking forward to keeping it here where it belongs, and it'd be great just for my last year to keep the bell here and, you know, have our fans ringing the bell after the game.
Any concern the last 2 weeks about leaving points on the field? I know Nick's a great weapon, but Coach hates field goals.
Yeah.
They'd rather, you guys are in position to score touchdowns, and you haven't been getting as many lately.
Yeah, it kind of tough when, you know, there's going to be good football teams. You got to execute, you got to score touchdowns. Like Saturday, we have to score touchdowns to win this football game. And it's tough when, you know, if you can't get a couple yards, you know, and you're being stopped and you got to kick a field goal. But like I say, you love touchdown more than field goals because 6 points is better than 3 points, you know.
Last year, you guys kind of felt like you had to score touchdowns
Yeah.
because of the issues of the kicking game. Have you sensed a difference in the way that situation is managed by the staff because they know that if you don't get a touchdown, you at least have the fallback option of Nick, and he's been so
No, it's just,
consistent?
you know, sometimes we call a play, it doesn't work out the best way we thought it was going to be. Or if, you know, the defense maybe had a great call in that case and they stopped us. And, you know, it's never a time that, hey, we could just get 3 and our defense is going to step up. You know, as an offense coordinator, Coach Terrell wants to score points. And there's the little bits of things that, you know, when we don't score points, it's maybe a block here, or maybe a pass I threw on the ground there, or maybe a hold that Elijah didn't hit. It's all cases of everybody on the offense plays a role in what we need to do to execute to score 6 points.
Marquise, you went to high school with Brian. Have you talked to him about what he's going through?
Could you say that again?
You went to high school with Brian Walker. I didn't know
Yeah.
if you had a comment on him
Yeah.
leaving the team.
It's tough, man. Like I said, I've been knowing Brian for 7 years, and you know, for him to no longer be on the team is, you know, it's devastating to me. You know, a lot of people, you know, it's a teammate to him, but that's more than a teammate. It's a brother. We went to the same high school. You know, we've been through it all, and it sucks to see him leave. You know, and you know, I'm whatever is best for his interests. You know, I'm believing in him. I'm still gonna believe it be his brother because that goes a long way. And it's tough losing a teammate because the chemistry we have with one another, you know, it's just been there this year, and you know, we still gonna stay connected. We're all gonna keep talking to him because it's still our brother.
Did you know it was coming or sense it was coming?
Honestly, I didn't sense it was coming. You know, you never sense when you're winning football games. You know, everything is all good. Everybody's excited, but there's probably not one person. It might be that one person is not excited. And Brian Walker, you know, he decided to move on and to do what he needed to do is best for him. And you know, we behind him 100%, and he would truly be missed on this football team.
On a lighter note, it's the sellout crowd Saturday.
Yes.
What do you need to see from the Tar Heel fans for this rivalry?
Well, I don't think you see anything. You know, it's what they need to see from us is a win, and that's what they want, and that's what we need to give them. And coming in the Tar Pit with a sellout crowd, and that's what they're coming to see. You know, with a big rival game and sellout crowd. You know, it's gonna be exciting, man. It's gonna be a fun ride this come Saturday.
More questions?
Thanks, please.